Welcome back. Here we go. A healthy smile can do wonders for your confidence and overall health. We talk to you about this each week. Joined here by Dr. Matthew Naraki. He's part of the doctor duo that makes up the Jacksonville Dental Specialists. You guys are with us every week, and we talk about really complex dental cases that you guys handle all the time. But June is National Oral Health Month, so we're hitting the top 10 dental hygiene recommendations.
Yeah.
Right here, we like to, David Letterman, we got the top 10 here.
Exactly,
we're going to go through them.
Exactly. So we oftentimes, with all the complex and amazing and neat things that we can do and what dentistry has to offer, we oftentimes forget about talking about the basics. And so in light of this month being National Oral Health Month, it's, let's get back to the basics, because a lot of what we do is great and as awesome as it is, and it's rewarding and it's helpful. A lot of it can be avoided or it can be minimized. And so we want to kind of give you some tips, because some of these things seem obvious, but you'd be surprised talking to a lot of people how life gets busy or things happen or family comes up, and we tend to forget about some of the simple things that can prevent some of these things.
All right. Well, we got a good little graphic here. Let's pop this up. We'll go through them. There it is.
So it seems obvious, but proper brushing, you would think that's an obvious thing, but believe it or not, there's a lot of people that we see and come across as patients, and a lot of this is they're just not brushing their teeth. It's maybe a brush it once a day, or sometimes not every other day, or maybe they don't even own a toothbrush. So the obvious is you need to brush your teeth at least twice, if not more times a day. And remember, there's more than just teeth. You need to get the teeth, the gums, the tongue, all these areas. Even better, use an electric toothbrush. Don't get the cheap one. Try it if you can to get the good one, the expensive one. These things work a lot better. Yeah. They get areas that you otherwise couldn't, and it makes a huge difference. So proper brushing is absolute key and is a cornerstone. Yeah,
no, you're told every time you go, you're told these things. Obviously this one, number 2.
Yep.
Every single time as a kid I was told this over and over, and I finally got it when I turned about 30.
Exactly, and it's everyone can improve this. I'm no different. Ideally, each time you brush, you're flossing, but if you could at least try to do it once a day or even a few times a week, that's better than nothing. Getting in between the teeth, helping the gums stay healthy. This is important. You're not just removing debris, you're also stimulating the gums. You're encouraging health, encouraging blood flow. So flossing, it is very important. Frankly, it feels better too, but it gets in the nooks and crannies that you otherwise couldn't. Or using water flossers are also a good substitute.
Yeah, I carry the floss sticks in my car too, so while I'm driving, instead of looking at your phone, grab the floss stick.
Absolutely.
Avoid tobacco.
This is the obvious. The obvious, avoid tobacco, chew, cigarettes, things like that, because of the incidence of throat cancers, oral mouth cancers, all these things. But it also affects the teeth. Many people who smoke tend to also, they suck on lozenges or Werther's or something like that. They chew a lot of gum, or they do all these other habits.
To get rid of the smoke.
To get rid of the smoke, to get rid of that, to satisfy the craving of, using their mouth. So these things can also mask problems, and these candies and these other additives have very detrimental effects on your teeth. They can break them, decay, things like that. So it's not just the cancer scare, it's all the other things that come with it.
We've got a couple minutes left, so we'll kind of go through a couple of these. Number 4, pretty self-explanatory.
That's an obvious. Limit your soda, sugars. If you're going to drink soda, it's the duration, not just the amount. So drink it, be done with it. Don't sip it throughout the day. And then rinse your mouth out with water. Don't immediately brush them because your teeth are soft from the sugar.
Don't let it sit there.
Exactly.
Number 5, consume calcium or other vitamins that are good for the body.
Yep. Along with your bones, your teeth, that's very good. So vegetables like broccoli, milks, dairies, cheeses, things like that, fortified milks. You want to incorporate these to have nice, strong teeth.
Number 6, pretty easy one. This is
visit your dentist. This is important. At least twice a year. Some of our patients more than that. When you're about 1 or 2, when you're starting to get teeth, that's the time to start. It's build those habits. Check for growth and development. You also times will see your dentist more than your physician, so it's an opportunity for undiagnosed cancers, diseases, things like that are not uncommon. So come in to see the dentist. You don't know you have a problem unless you're having your annual exam.
This is easy. Mouthwash alongside brushing and flossing.
Yes, again, this is a nice additive. It's like flossing. It doesn't negate brushing and flossing, all those things, but it's certainly particularly the alcohol-free things like Listerine or Scope are great. They make your breath and everything fresher and feel good, and it also cleans other areas of the teeth.
Number 8, we've got 30 seconds left. Having a toothache or noticing other dental symptoms?
Yes, don't put off overt problems. Oftentimes the presence of pain doesn't indicate there's not a problem, but if you have a toothache or something, see your dentist, see one of us. It oftentimes can be fixed with a smaller amount of work as opposed to waiting until it gets huge.
Yeah, don't wait on that one. 9, look at the big picture.
Right, so it's not just a tooth. There is a direct connection between the health of your mouth, your oral environment, and the rest of your body. And things like diabetes, heart disease, cancers, they're all linked to quality of life, the foods we eat. So your mouth is the direct portal into the rest of your body. You're only as healthy as your mouth is.
And finally, clean your tongue.
Yes, so there's a lot of bacteria that's harbored on that bad breath, things of that nature. But don't forget, you need to brush your tongue. There's tongue scrapers, there's these other things. Do it. Your spouse, your wife, your partner will appreciate it for you, and you'll be better off for it.
Because that's the thing people don't understand. The bad breath a lot of times comes from the tongue.
It's there's gum disease on the tongue and what's in your digestion. So affect that, and your partner will be happier.
Well, if you choose not to listen to any of that, you can just go see Doc here. We want to thank Jacksonville Dental Specialists for making this segment possible, and call 904-460-4201 today to schedule a consultation, or you can visit their website to learn more. It's jacksonvilledentalspecialists.com.